Matchweek 26 of the 2025-26 Premier League season delivered drama across every segment of the table, intensifying the title race, tightening the battle for Champions League qualification, and adding fresh tension to the relegation fight. While the standings did not undergo dramatic reshuffling, the shifting point gaps and momentum swings have set up a thrilling final stretch to the campaign. The spotlight fell on Arsenal's 1-1 draw away to Brentford at the G-Tech Community Stadium. Mikel Arteta's side entered the match knowing that every point now carries enormous weight in the title race. However, this proved to be one of their toughest away fixtures of the season. Rotations in the starting lineup disrupted Arsenal's usual fluency, and although they dominated possession in the first half, they struggled to create meaningful chances. Brentford, organized and aggressive, looked dangerous on the counterattack and nearly capitalized on Arsenal's defensive lapses. After the break, Arsenal increased the tempo and finally found a breakthrough through a well-worked attacking move. Yet their lead lasted less than 10 minutes. Brentford executed a cleverly rehearsed long throw-in routine that caught the visitors off guard, restoring parity. In stoppage time, Arsenal came agonizingly close to snatching all 3 points, but a crucial save denied them. The draw leaves Arsenal still at the top with 57 points and a +32 goal difference, but their advantage has narrowed to just 4 points, far from comfortable with the pressure mounting. Manchester City, meanwhile, took full advantage. Pep Guardiola's side secured an emphatic 3-0 victory over Fulham in heavy rain, demonstrating both efficiency and depth. City imposed themselves from the outset, capitalizing on defensive errors and moving the ball with precision. The opener came from a close-range finish following quick reactions inside the box. The second was the result of a fluid attacking sequence, while the third underlined City's clinical edge. Erling Haaland once again found the net, taking his tally to 22 league goals this season. Even though he was forced off after a heavy collision, his impact had already been decisive. The January signings have also begun to integrate seamlessly into Guardiola's system, adding further balance and dynamism. City now sit on 53 points with a +30 goal difference, firmly within striking distance. With a direct clash against Arsenal still to come, the title race is very much alive. The battle for Champions League qualification is just as fierce. Manchester United were held to a 1-1 draw with West Ham United in a frustrating encounter. United dominated possession, but struggled to break down a disciplined, deep defensive block. Their equalizer came dramatically in the 96th minute, rescuing a point that preserves their fourth-place position. However, the performance highlighted lingering issues in creativity and decisiveness against compact defenses, problems that could prove costly in the coming weeks. Chelsea experienced similar frustration at Stamford Bridge, drawing 2-2 with Leeds United after squandering a 2-goal lead. The Blues started brightly, scoring twice and appearing in complete control, but a defensive lapse resulted in a penalty for Leeds, shifting the momentum. The visitors grew in confidence and capitalized on further defensive uncertainty to equalize. Chelsea's manager expressed disappointment at the team's brief lapse in concentration, acknowledging that such moments can define seasons at this stage. They remain fifth with 44 points, just one behind Manchester United. Liverpool, on the other hand, ground out a vital 1-0 victory away at Sunderland in a physically demanding contest. The Reds dominated the first half, registering numerous attempts but lacking finishing precision. The decisive goal came in the second half from a set-piece situation, showcasing Liverpool's persistence. However, the win was overshadowed by a serious injury to a key defender, adding to their existing squad concerns. With 42 points, Liverpool remain within touching distance of the top four, keeping the race wide open. Aston Villa strengthened their Champions League ambitions with a narrow 1-0 win over Brighton and Hove Albion. The match lacked fluidity, and the decisive goal arrived late via a deflected effort that resulted in an own goal. It was not a glamorous victory, but it was an invaluable one. Aston Villa now have 50 points, creating a small but meaningful cushion over the chasing pack. Their objective is clear: maintain consistency and hold on to their place among Europe's elite qualifiers. Tottenham Hotspur's struggles deepened after a 2-1 home defeat to Newcastle United. Newcastle dominated early, exploiting space on the flanks and delivering dangerous set pieces. Tottenham briefly restored hope with an equalizer, but defensive vulnerabilities resurfaced, allowing Newcastle to reclaim the lead. The atmosphere at the stadium turned hostile, and the club responded by dismissing their head coach shortly after the final whistle. Newcastle, meanwhile, appeared to be building momentum at a crucial stage. In the relegation battle, Nottingham Forest endured a frustrating goalless draw with Wolverhampton Wanderers despite firing 35 shots. Their inability to convert dominance into goals has left them hovering just 3 points above the drop zone. The board reacted by parting ways with their manager after only 114 days in charge. Everton's situation also worsened following a 2-1 home defeat to Bournemouth. After leading at halftime, Everton conceded twice in quick succession and later saw a player sent off, extending their worrying run of poor home results. Crystal Palace were involved in one of the most dramatic matches of the round. They raced into a 2-goal lead, only for Burnley to score 3 times in rapid succession before halftime to complete a stunning turnaround. The victory marked Burnley's first in many matches and injected renewed belief into their survival campaign. As things stand after 26 rounds, the table reflects a season balanced on a knife's edge. Arsenal lead with 57 points, Manchester City follow closely with 53, and Aston Villa sit third on 50. Manchester United, 45 points, Chelsea, 44, and Liverpool, 42 points, are locked in a tense battle for the remaining Champions League positions. Every slip now carries enormous consequences. In the Golden Boot race, Haaland remains firmly in control, with 22 goals. His consistency continues to set him apart, though several forwards remain within striking range should his scoring pace slow. Individual brilliance could yet influence the broader team battles unfolding above and below. Matchweek 26 may not have dramatically altered the standings, but it reshaped the narrative of the season. The title race has tightened, the fight for Europe has intensified, and the relegation struggle remains unpredictable. With direct confrontations still ahead and pressure mounting on every side, the final phase of the 2025-26 Premier League campaign promises to be gripping, relentless, and unforgettable.